Good morning, friends. Today's lesson 12-4 is focused on measurement and more specifically measuring length of using different units. So comparing an item that you measure with two different units. So here, you're going to go find a book in the classroom on a bookshelf, or I would grab a book from the Read with a Friend tub. So you're going to measure it again, it's not going to be perfect, about how many inches it is and how many feet. Tools you can use a tape measure. Remember, feet, 12 inches equals 1 foot. So this ruler right here with the inches, and you got to make sure you have the inches, 12, is equal to 1 foot. So this is 1 foot. So you got to figure out when you're measuring how many inches a book would be, the height of a book, and how many feet it would be. So write those two in. Measure it in inches, which you can use tape measure or a yardstick. Again, these are inches, these are centimeters. Inches are the big ones. It says inch right here on this side. It says it. Get a couple tools. Then you have to figure out which one's which. Here it says fewer inches or fewer feet. Which one is smaller? Is it fewer, smaller in the inches number, or feet? Circle it. Same thing here. Window. Go find our window. Go measure it with feet and yards. Well, yards is a yardstick. That's 36 inches. So there are 12 inches equals 1 foot. 3 feet equals 1 yard. So that means 36 inches equals 1 yard. So when you have 36 inches on your wonderful yardstick, that's what you're going to be using to measure in yards. About how many yards, the length of your window. Then you got to figure out, is it fewer feet or fewer yards? Which one's the smaller number? Then over here it says the length of a table. Find a table, maybe Mr. Saul Swimmer's table. How many feet, how many yards? Again, yardstick. Tape measure would work. Again, feet, when you're doing this, 12 inches equals 1 foot. So if you need to figure out how to do the math, they're in increments of 12. You can measure with 3 rulers, which would be, there's a foot, 12, 12, 12. 4, 5, I don't know how many rules it would take. Or you could use a tape measure, and then we have to do some math to figure out increments of 12 here. And then which one's fewer? Down at the bottom, it says about how long is a key? Is a key 2 inches, 2 feet, 2 yards? Which tool would you use to measure the length of a key? Again, you've got a couple options. You've got a tape measure. You have a ruler. You have a yardstick. Those are your options. About how long is a suitcase? We don't have one, but you're estimating 2 inches, 2 feet, 2 yards. Which tool would you use to measure the length of a suitcase? If you're going on a vacation, on a flight, would you use a tape measure, a ruler, or a yardstick? On the back, it says measure the length of an object in your classroom using 2 different units. So pick an object, write the name. Maybe you measure it in feet and yards, or inches and feet. I don't know, but if you're going to write about blank inches or about blank feet, you have to tell me the unit. You can't just write about 12 or about 4. You have to tell me feet or inches or yards. Which unit did you use more of, and which tool did you use? Ruler, yardstick, measuring tape. Those are your 3 options. Andrew wants to measure the length of a football field. Should he use feet or yards? Explain. Which unit would you need the fewest of to measure the length of a table? Length, table. Length of a table, inches. The fewest, smallest number of feet, inches, feet, yards are all the same. Last but not least, which is the best estimate guess for the length of a vegetable garden? 1 inch, 1 foot, 5 yards, 20 inches. Think about the size of a garden you would see. Again, 1 inch is about the length of your thumb. 1 foot, 12 inches. 5 yards, 20 inches. 20 inches is a little over a ruler. It's a yardstick here. 20 inches on a yardstick, right there. That's it, friends. If you have any questions, please come see me.